Somebody heal my body and give me long life.
What up, Taylor gang? I haven't said that in a long time. For those who don't know, this used to be my personal beauty channel about my testimonies, but now it is currently a couples channel with my husband and I. We are Christian newlyweds, just bringing you guys along on our journey through our new marriage, and we would love for you guys to subscribe and support. But every now and then I will be popping in with my own beauty and testimony videos, so definitely hit that subscribe button and I would really appreciate it. Okay, so as you can see, this is a video about these Fulani versatile Yankee twists. I would leave all the specs of this hair down below, and yeah, just follow along on the tutorial. It took about 2.5 hours to do the top of my hair. You can see the design, and then it took another couple hours to actually crochet this in the back. So this whole style took about 6 hours. It probably won't take you as long if you actually follow the tutorial, but I was kind of learning as I go. So definitely follow along this tutorial and leave a comment down below if you guys tried this style. I would love to see how it turned out. All right, let's get started. So I started off by parting my hair horizontally from ear to ear. And don't worry about the part being super straight. No one's gonna really see it. This is me showing you the crochet hair. This is 10-inch Yankee twist 1B color hair. I always wash, condition, and air dry my crochet hair before I put it in, just so I know it's super clean. I didn't have any braiding hair, so this is me using some other old crochet hair. And this actually worked better than braiding hair, but I'll show you that a little later. The trick to this parting is that you use a lot of gel. Make sure your gel has a strong hold to it, and that was the secret to getting my part super straight. Put a good amount of gel on all sides of the part, and then make sure that you comb through to remove any excess gel. I used Edge Booster gel, but I think any gel with a good strong hold will work. So I started off making one small part and then parting that in half, which I'll use to create 2 individual braids. So now I'm taking the crochet hair that I had from another style and then adding it to my hair as an individual braid. I start braiding down about 4 or 5 times, and then I turn it into a twist. You can keep braiding if you'd like, but for this particular Yankee twist crochet hair, I thought that doing twists in the front would match better with the crochet hair that I already have. So then I'm braiding, and then I start to twist the hair similar to a Senegalese twist, and I keep twisting. And the reason why I used my boho crochet braid that I had from a previous style is that I wanted to have boho pieces of hair sticking out of the twist in the front. If you have boho crochet hair from a previous style, I would definitely recommend using this for the front just to give that easy boho look. But if not, of course, you can just do regular individual twists. Make sure that when you are doing the second braid in the front that you are staggering the boho curly pieces so that it makes it look more full. Okay, so next we're gonna take the Yankee crochet twist and we're gonna unravel 3 of them. This is what we're going to use to start the first 2 cornrows. So if you know how to do feed-in braids, then that's great for you. I don't know how to do that, so I did the old school way. I just took all of the crochet twists, the 3 of them, all in my hand, and then I wrapped them around my hair, and then I started to braid. If you know a neater way to do your cornrows, then go for it, but this was the easiest way for me to do it. So after I finished the cornrow, then I kept braiding about 3 or 4 times, and then I started to do the Senegalese twist method that I did with the first 2 individual braids, and I kept twisting all the way down until the very end. And you want to keep twisting until the very end of your natural hair or until almost the end of the Yankee twist. So this is how you're going to seal it. You're going to form a loop around your finger with the Yankee twist, and then you want to pull that Yankee twist through the hole. This is tying a knot so that the hair does not unravel. You want to make that knot about 2 or 3 times to make sure that it doesn't unravel at all. Now you can see that the ends are super curly, and they're the exact same texture as the rest of the crochet hair, so it's going to blend seamlessly when you finish your look. This is why I think it's better to braid with the same crochet hair that you'll be using in the back of your head to just give it a more seamless look. So here's how it's looking so far. I'm really loving it, especially when I finish the first side. I know the braids can be be a little bit more even, but this is my first time doing it, so I think I did pretty good. So this is why they call it the versatile flip method, because I can wear it on either side, and I love the individual braids at the top. Now, I've gotten Fulani braids before, but this was my first time doing it on myself, and I love the individual braids at the top because it helps to conceal my big forehead just a little bit more. So all my big forehead girlies, this style is for you. I love wearing the two braids down in front of my face instead of having all the braids go back like the traditional Fulani braids that I've seen. Here I am just finishing up the second side of my head. I am continuing with the Senegalese twist method all the way down until I start to do the tie method at the very end to make sure that they don't unravel. Now for this side, I decided to do the triangle parts rather than the straight parts that I had on the other side. And this is me showing you the parting. I used the same method of using boho braiding hair that I already had, and I used that so that I could take out the boho curly pieces just a lot easier. I braided down about 4 or 5 times and then continued to do the Senegalese twisting method, and then I pulled out the curly boho piece and continued to twist down all the way down. So like I said in the intro, the front half of my hair alone took 2.5 hours, but it didn't have to. It was mostly because I was learning as I went. I just kept thinking of ways to make this style even better. So this is me figuring out the fact that I could add the curly crochet Yankee twist to the braiding hair that I already have at the end to make sure that the ends match the other hair that I already have in. If that makes sense, just keep on watching the clip. So I split the twist that I was already doing, and then I added a small piece of the Yankee twist hair into that hair, and I kept twisting all the way down. I know it looks complicated, but trust me, it is easier than it looks. Just keep twisting all the way down and then use the same tie method that I did before. I wanted these twists in the front to be a little shorter than the other ones, so I started the tie method a little further up and then I cut the rest of the curly hair. This is me finally finishing the last cornrow 2.5 hours later. I promise y'all it should not take you guys that long. But I cut away the pieces that were a little too long, and then I was finally done. I honestly was just proud of myself that I did it. I've been wanting to do this style on myself for so long, but I finally tried it, and I think it looks pretty good for my first time. This is the braiding pattern for the back of my head. It's nothing special. You can do it however you want. I always do the anchor braid in the back because I think it looks better when you put the hair all the way up. But here's the final look. This is the final look. I love it. I was not expecting it to turn out this cute. So here are all the styles that you can wear this hair with. It is so versatile. I think I really love having it half up, half down. And I will warn you guys, this style actually took me 6 hours. This is probably the longest that it has taken me to do my hair in a long time, but I will be keeping this style for a while. So these crochet twists, they're super thin, as you can see, so it took me a while to do the back, and it took about 2.5 hours to do the front, but it's so versatile. I did triangles here, and I'm probably going to change it to put the triangles here too, just so it's symmetrical. But yeah, you can do so much with it. This hair is called Yankee hair. This is all black, and I'll put all the specs of the specific hair that I got, including the link to Amazon, down below. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and thank you guys so much for watching.